do?
What's happening? You cannot perform X arts. What are X arts? Rest of Class 7 instructor Sarah included can influence Divine Knight battles by acting as secondary contractors. Characters closest to Reem will be chosen as his default battle partner. X arts vary by character. Don't really understand. All I understand is that the characters are helping me in somehow. Oh, like Fee gets a turn. What? Oh man. Changing partners. We can change partners with R1 and up and down.
I'll handle it.
Okay. What? Consumes EP. Restores 1,000 EP. Yo, this game fixed my problem with Divine Knight battles. I remember at the end of 1, the final fight, I hated that when you got 0 EP, you had to die. This game fixed it immediately. I guess we'll do Gale Raid. Oh, that's sick. Yo, Divine Knight battles are even better in this game, but that's to be expected. Cold Steel 1 literally only had them for like an hour worth of, not even an hour worth of gameplay. I hated in Cold Steel 1 when you had to die once you reached 0 EP. This game seemed to fix that, which is nice. Always preferred the Enigma 2s from Crossbow, but if the Arcus unit, if the Arcus 1 units can give us more power of friendship, that's good too. I unfortunately have never played the Trails game outside of Cold Steel 1. This is my second Trails game, so I do not know what the Enigmas are. I do plan to play the other ones though. For sure. I've heard great things. This is pretty cool. Gale Raid. I was thinking about it actually. I think I plan after Cold Steel 2, not immediately after, I plan to go back and play probably Trails in the Sky. And work my way up to Crossbow. And then Cold Steel 3 and 4. But, I don't know exactly. I don't know spoilers. But I know that Cold Steel... a lot of people have recommended me, like, saying, like, yeah, Cold Steel 1's a fine starting point. But, obviously, there's those people that's like, yeah, Cold Steel, you should start from Trails in the Sky, and Cold Steel 1's not a good starting point. But the mass majority of people told me Cold Steel 1 is a fine starting point, and I did. And, obviously, Cold Steel 2 after Cold Steel 1, because the cliffhanger is just too strong for me to not play it. However, people have told me Cold Steel 3 and 4, especially 4. Apparently 4 dives deep into the other games. So a lot of people told me, like, yeah, play the other ones before maybe 3, because 3 starts to go into territory. So thinking about it, I think I'm gonna go to Sky after this game. Not immediately after though, because, you know, other games and all. Strongly suggest you play Sky Trilogy Crossbow games before Cold Steel 3. Yeah, that's what I figured. A lot of people say, like, yeah, like, a lot of people say Cold Steel 3 is like, yeah, you can get through it without the Sky and Crossbow games, but, like, you're gonna start, like, Cold Steel 3, it's not gonna be impossible, but it's gonna, a lot of people said, like, it's gonna start putting the references there. So, it's gonna start, like, yeah, you should definitely play, the other games. It's gonna start being, like, start leaning on the other games, for lack of a better term. Obviously, I haven't played the other games, so I don't really know what that means, but I plan to go back after this game.
Okay. Just one more.
Cold Steel is Infinity War, Cold Steel 4 is Endgame for Trails Arc 1. Yo, it's sick. I have heard people say that, despite never knowing anything about them. Except that they exist. Yo, they actually made Divine Knight battles better. I was like, iffy on them in 1 with the whole EP and stuff, but they're actually better in this. I'm just waiting for Fee to get a turn so I can heal.
I'll handle it. Let me help.
There we go. References putting it lightly. Yeah, I figured. The thing is, the Trails fan base is very, I'm aware of how, like, when I was, like, looking up, when I was starting Cold Steel 1, I was looking up, yeah, is Cold Steel 1 a good starting point? The fandom's very, like, mixed. A lot of people say different things. Some people are like, yeah, you should start from Trails in the Sky, while others say you could start from Cold Steel 1 and then play 2 and work your way back. There are tons of people who are like, play Trails in the Sky, play them in order, which I can understand. You know, the answer's probably different. I bet everyone agrees that Cold Steel 3, though, is not the best starting point. So, you know, see how that goes. Trying to cancel. I don't have enough for Morning Moon, which sucks. I'm gonna defend so I don't die. I think we're good. I'm not gonna lose at all. Oh, hey.
Bring it on.
Keep defending.
Is that all?
Oh, you got this again. I don't know what your body part is. I'm going to just try it. Oh, man. It's fine. I have a lot of health. It should be good. Speed plus 25%. Restores EP. Yeah.
Charging him up.
Yo, adding a... They probably forgot. Honestly, the fact that they're restoring EPs in this game, they probably forgot to implement that into Cold Steel 1, which... It was still annoying when you had to, like, lose if you ran out of EP, but, like, I would forgive them if they just straight up forgot to add the EP thing and they planned to. They just forgot to. Because literally, Divine Net Battles were only in, like, 30 minutes worth of content in the first game.
That's it. Just a little more.
But, you know. Here we go. Playing all the Trails games in order was probably the best decision I made in terms of playing video games. Not especially because it was in order, but mostly because I love series and the Trails story. Yeah, I'm sure. I tried playing. I technically Cold Steel 1 is not my first game, actually. If we're being really, really specific, my first exposure to the series, I played Trails in the Sky. I only got like 2 hours in, 2 hours or so in the Trails in the Sky, and just never played it again. Not because it was bad. I enjoyed it, but I just never really got back to it. That was back in who knows when. That was back in who knows when I played Trails in the Sky. And then after that, I played like when Cold Steel 1 released, I played it, made it like what I made it to chapter 3, I think. Something like that, and I just never picked it up again. I never picked up Cold Steel because Cold Steel was really slow. One of the reasons I never finished Sky, well, Sky just because I forgot about it, which happened a lot with games. Cold Steel, I remember thinking it was really slow, and I think it was like the 3rd chapter? I don't remember what I got to, and then I just stopped it. That was back when it released in America. And then finally I picked up Cold Steel 1 earlier this year and finished it, and now I'm in Cold Steel 2. But yeah, I tried playing first chapter. It wasn't bad. I think it was slow, definitely. Same issue with Cold Steel. But I am older now, so I have patience. So, you know. I got through Cold Steel 1, so I think I can get through first chapter. After Cold Steel 2, I plan to go back. So yeah, I do plan to go back to first chapter, work my way up. The thing is, like, another thing I'm worried about is, I know the Crossbell games are getting localized officially. I know Zero is supposed to come out, like, next year, 2022 or something like that. But I don't know, like, by the time I finish all the Sky games, I don't know when I'm going to play Sky, because I have a bunch of other games I want to play first. I'm not going straight to Sky after Cold Steel 2. But, I don't know, because, like, I know Zero comes out in 2022, but then Azure comes out in 2023, so I might just play, like, the fan translations. I don't think I'm going to wait that long for the localized versions. I don't know. We'll see what happens, though. Obviously, Sky is going to be before Crossbell, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. Since I'm especially told that Crossbell should be before 3. So now I know a perfect order.
This can't be happening. How can it be this?
Well, what's it to be? We can do this all day if you're still not ready to give up.
Yo, Rain!
He's got this.
That he does. He's turned this whole situation around.
Sir! This battle isn't over yet. We still have the advantage in numbers. We can surround him. Victory will be ours. Enough!
Oh, who is this? Oh, I had to press X, sorry.
Sounds like...
Oh, it's Elliot's dad. Yo, if the game could just not make this too long, that'd be neat.
Dad?
The 4th Armored Division? How are they here? They're supposed to be dealing with the force from the Transcontinental Railroad.
Bah! Nothing more than a small diversion. And I suggest you turn and run off with your tails between your legs if you don't want to share their fate. Unless you men think you can handle the might of the 4th Armored Division.
Curse you, Craig! Fine. If that's how you want to play, we'll just have to call. What the? Are you alright, sir? A sniper? Where are they?
Who could that have been?
Happened? Who the?
Got me. Oh, it's Claire.
I've taken out the commander's sensor. What's the situation with Zephyr?
Both are standing by at 5 o'clock. No signs of movement.
Acknowledged. Ignore them for now. Focus your attention on the highway instead.
Yes, ma'am.
If she can aim that precisely from that far away, we're likely in her sights too. The Icy Maiden has certainly earned her reputation.
Wouldn't want to try my luck against her. Not right now, anyway. Not much we can do while she's all the way over there. Besides, I think it's about time we called it a day. We're taking off, Fee. See you some other time, okay?
Be sure to keep up with your training. You'll need it if you want to make it through this war unscathed.
I want to have a real fight with those guys. Where I can actually win. Or I have to win.
Who do those damn Jaegers think they are to retreat without orders? All units, fall back! We're returning to the Twin Dragons Bridge! Yes, sir!
Phew. Looks like we're safe now.
Hey, nice work out there.
Whew. I felt uncomfortably close to death 1 or 4 too many times.
At least it's all over with now.
Dad! Thank goodness you're all right.
Elliot!
Yes, I remember who Lieutenant General Olaf Craig is.
That's the famous Craig the Red, huh? Looks like the real model of a scary-ass military officer.
About that.
That's what everyone thinks at first.
Oh! My beloved gift from Adios! Why did you talk? Come here into your father's loving embrace.
No way, Dad. I mean, I'm glad you haven't changed, but Dad!
Nonsense! You were raised in my arms, my boy. What's another 2 or 3 minutes more? I can tell you've lost some weight, but you're otherwise as fit as your fiddles. Oh, it's so good to see you again.
You too. But you're seriously hurting me now. Please loosen your grip some.
That thing I said earlier, I take it back.
Yeah, everyone reacts like that.
Elliot seems really happy, though.
Yeah. It's great to see them together again.
I'm pleased to see that everything went well.
You come out of nowhere, Claire.
I thought it was you.
Looks like you're from the Railway Military Police. Then you must be...
It's a pleasure to see you again, Captain.
Likewise.
In case we forgot, Captain Claire. I don't know how to pronounce your last name.
Yes, sir. I'm Captain Claire Revelt of the RMP.
Revel. I'll try to remember that.
It sounds as though we have plenty to discuss. Perhaps in a more fitting location. Follow me if you would.
Can you give me the option to save and then we could talk next time?